What's going on? I didn't even have my mic ready. Too busy writing stuff down. What is up? You might notice I'm currently standing. And we're paused. I was writing down some achievement stuff. I'm a professional, I swear. No, I'm not a professional. Professional idiot. That's about it. Hope y'all doing good, though. I think I need to extend my mic-a-rooney out here a little bit. There we go. I haven't done a standing stream in forever. I'm usually tired. I'm a tired boy. I need to open my energy. I am chaos incarnate. We were having a little bit of technical difficulties right at the beginning, and it was a little bit of a thing. But it's cool. We're here. Did I unmute myself at least? Okay. Just making sure, guys. Sorry, I'm all over the place today. Hope you guys are having a good one, though. I am definitely having a good one myself. Let me load this up. Let me open up my energy drink. Let's see if my cat's gonna use my expensive chair as a scratching post again. Oh, cool. I'm still sitting at this menu. GreedFall, though. I have so many problems. Yeah, we rocking, though. Also, went and saw Dune 2 last night. Go see it. It was actually really good. So we're searching some runes here. I also found out, I don't know why this is. So I was looking through all my achievements, my earned achievements, and kind of everything else. Turns out I romanced someone completely different. In my lady playthrough, my first playthrough, I romanced Kurt. Well, I would have done that when there's better options, but
there are some images on these walls.
But I romance Kurt. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to romance Ciora, considering some of the decisions I want to make for the story to get other achievements.
This is the first time I've seen these drawings so closely.
You've never come here.
How have I already dropped frames? What is this?
This site is sacred and taboo. Everyone knows where it is, but no one ever comes here. All these colors are so beautiful. I never would have imagined that they could create something so delicate.
Who are you talking about?
Of those who built these lodgings. That my ancestors vanquished in a past war.
You know who they were?
I only know the legend. The legend of the Kid and the Daigave.
I'm listening.
I'm listening.
It is said our people lived peacefully
Drop
until
my
the
bitrate a
men
little bit more.
appeared from the sea, intent on making our lands their own. They dug great caverns into the earth, ripped down our forests, destroying everything in their wake. They were evil. The warriors killed so many people that even their own people came to fear them. Here they built
right.
a terrible city that spewed out clouds of cinder and death. Our kings and queens were desperate. They went to the heart of our island, and the island heard them. From the woods appeared the first guardian. He was taller than a city, and with each
I like Kurt in the background over her shoulder, just kind of standing there. He's like, "Hey guys, I'm here."
And the city could not resist him. Since then, the earth answers our call for magic, and in exchange, we become all Manawi, in keeping with the pacts our kings and queens once made.
It is a very sad and terrible legend. I wonder who these people from the sea could have been. People from the continent, no doubt. Our Malachor might well be the cursed result of that war from another age. We have nothing more nor anyone else to find here. I must report all we've learned to Constantine.
I mean, it's an interesting thought. He said, "Hey, we may have been here before, like a really long time ago, and us messing with this island caused the Malachor, which is killing our people." Which, I mean, fair play. Fair play, honestly. There's a campsite down here, which is really good. No, appreciate it, appreciate it. Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're doing good. You are carrying. Oh, I'm fat boy right now. I'm carrying too much weight. I'm gonna keep looting. Here's hope. My problem is I don't play popular games, so my chances of hitting 100 anytime soon are pretty low. Oh, there's a merchant here too. A little lag there. Sail. Deacon, Rusty Stiletto, Kurt might be able to use that great volcanic hammer. Maybe not. I don't know. Old Barbute. See, that's what I'm saying. I was never that person that's like, people are like, oh, you should play, you know, just one game. And I was like, are you sick in the head? Oh, no, my sailor's outfit. I should have saw that. I'm like, who plays just one game? Like, I'm not that... We're not those kind of people who just buy, like, the NBA or Madden every year, and that's, like, the only game they play. I could never. Literally never. Just the mere thought of it makes me ill. He said, hey, Vasco. Kurt, can you use Big Handy Hammer? You can, but it's... Why is it still weaker? How is your rusted sword still much stronger than this? You know, you're gonna get this though, because it's stronger and does elemental damage, so I can feel like I'm not neglecting my companions. It's the same thing. Look at that. I don't think these gloves are gonna be good for me. Yeah, they're not really good. We'll hook her up. Where's Kurt? I gotta sneeze so bad. What is my life? I'm trying. I can like feel it. Oh, it's alright though. Okay, my weight limit's still super duper high. Let's sell all that. Is it all my crafting resources? I mean, I don't need half this crap. I'm not gonna use half this junk. Like, this is all just... Yeah, requires science level 2, can't even use it. Sell. Sell. If I can't use it, I'm not gonna hold on to it. That's stupid. Yeah, I'll hold on to that though. Major health potions. Oh, ammo. I don't need to hold on to ammo. I don't use ammo. I don't need it. Hey, why does everybody want to talk to me now?
Honor Manawi, my mother is still held in this outpost near Vigigidor. I must do everything I can to free her from the lion's claws. So will you accompany me?
Yeah, let's go do it.
We'll do everything we can to free her. Do not worry. Let's go.
Greenblood, tell me, do you remember that young recruit I spoke to you about? I would still like to present. I can see that. We'll see to this later. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Alright. I do want to speak to Siora.
Honor Manawi, do you need something?
I would like to...
The first time you saw me, did you really think I was a native?
Aside from the way
Feels
you
weird
dress,
standing.
You resemble a native. I have never seen an Unoi Manawi
myself
amongst the
sometimes.
Renagse before.
I can't.
Is it so
I
surprising?
can't like
that
get
I
to my
made this
keyboard
mistake?
easily. My current setup.
No, I understand. And I hope that this singular appearance makes me more attractive to you.
Perhaps if your difference wasn't merely physical, but your heart is evidently the heart of a Renagse. Anything else?
Ooh. I think she just
I've never
called
heard
me
you
something
talk about your
offensive.
father. Who was he?
He was the Donegad of our clan.
Sure.
He died many cycles ago, but this memory is still painful. So we usually avoid the subject.
What happened to him?
He was killed as he tried to escape the lions who wanted to capture him. My mother never really recovered from it. This is one of the reasons why she decided to go to war. Anything else?
Okay. No.
I'm asleep.
Actually, we're gonna
See you later.
GreedFall walkthrough. I was using Neo Seeker, wasn't I? I think Neo Seeker is really good. Okay. Just as I said, I've beat this game before, so I'm not really like spoiling anything for myself. Aside of maybe like some major like end game decisions, but we're really far from that. We're only like 4 hours into the game. I'm trying to. These guys are not helping me with the information I want. There we go. GreedFall. Okay. All right. Okay. So we're going to try romancing Ciora. And hopefully it works this time. Because if any of you caught the Dragon Age playthrough, we don't talk about that. That was the no romance playthrough. Which again, we don't talk about. Because it hurts my feelings. We just don't talk about that. No, I don't want to. I forgot I was traveling here. I want to head to Vidrad, the Redwoods, and then we'll get the whatever that word is. I'm not going to try to pronounce it. There's a lot of extra squiggles and schmiggles on there, and I definitely think I will botch everything I try to say. I'm pretty good at pronouncing things, right? Like I like to think I'm decently skilled at pronunciations and stuff like that, but when there's all sorts of stuff going on that I've never seen before, I'm just not even gonna try. Navigator's boots. None of these are really good, dude. They're all health regen. I think my gear is pretty good for now. We look pretty cool. We're a fancy lad. I'm also a little disappointed. The next game I wanted to start up on the channel, due to being broke and choosing the responsible thing to not buy another $60 game, we're gonna start something different. Not today, obviously. We're playing this, but probably tomorrow we're gonna start up a new game. Hey, there's a lot going on this map here. Holy shit. just play GreedFall all the way through, to be honest. Can I lockpick this? Oh, no need. There's no way. Yeah, level 3 vigor. Not getting up there. Alright. So. Ul al-Manawi. I like the accents and a lot of the. I just kind of like the world of this game so good. I'm a really big fan of just this game in general. We might just spend our time exploring this whole area. We're gonna spend time with. We got Ciora and Kurt with us. Hey guys, look, it's that battlefield. Incidentally, there hasn't been a good battle game in years. Don't even give. We're not even gonna get me remotely started on the Battlefield franchise. Please don't do that. Oh, snap! Alright, so I might actually have to, like, use my melee at times. So I just don't think being a full, like, depending 100% on magic is the best thing to do, considering how slow regen is and all that. There's Kurt smashing a bat with a giant hammer, which is my typical playstyle. I don't feel like the magic is bad, but I feel like it's, of the 3 different ways you can play this game, I feel like it's the weakest. It certainly does not feel as strong as, let's say, the other way I played the game. The other way I played the game, guns are definitely the strongest way to play this game, 100%. If I was going to play this game on the highest difficulty, and I don't even think there's an achievement for the highest difficulty. Sick, dude. Literally the wrong button, Lee. Be proud of yourself. Nope, I would not like to talk to Kurt right now. Yeah, so from what I can tell too is the romance options are... Romance is a little easier in this game than... I literally just rounded around in my camp. I don't know why I went the long way. It seems like the romances are a little bit less complicated than in most games where you have to, like, there's like a whole approval system and stuff like that. It looks like you just have to make the right decisions at the right times. Hey, old bats. Kurt can handle himself against a couple of baddie boys. I'm not worried about them at all, actually, if we're gonna be real. Hey. It doesn't appear that the game's telling me I'm getting any XP, but I couldn't remember if it did that before or not. Fighting bats isn't exactly the most exhilarating opponent in the world, but can I even get back up there? Nope, that was stupid. Well, I guess I'm stuck down here. I'm not 100% sure why I just took out that looked like a pheasant. Oh, why I took that pheasant out. But I did. Now there are also enemies in this game that they will absolutely bake your beans. They're not nice. Hey, look, it looks like banditos. Come on. I'm gonna lock that guy down. The road. No magic left, dude. I got plenty enough to take this dork out. I should probably stop grabbing like gray equipment, but I can't help it. I'm such a bad grab. I'm such a bad grab. I just do. I just do the do. You know how I do. Do. No. Camp over here? Oh, sweet. Camps in area in the region of Fedran. That's right, I have indeed leveled up. Do I want lightning dash or do I want the shadow burst? I think we want shadow burst. That requires 2 points. It also requires 2 points. Energy cost of stasis is down. I guess we'll save a point and try to grab shadow burst. Yeah, I think shadow burst sounds cool. I don't really care about magic healing. We're not going to go that way. We'll probably go for shadow burst. And then what is this? This is Shield of the Enlightened's probably really strong. Gives me armor and armor generation, excuse me. Big sleepy. The storm sounds kind of cool, but this also sounds really good for just getting guys off me. It also does magic damage. This doesn't even do damage, so we'll save up for that. And then level 9 and 10, where I get more of that stuff. Alright, we're going a completely opposite direction of everything, so I said it was really really weird for me last night not streaming. We usually always stream on Fridays, and I very, very, very rarely don't stream on a Friday. But I went and saw Dune 2, which was really good. It's actually really good. Hey, Siora looks like he might need some help here. Man. Ow! Man, enemies. Ow! Don't even have time to. Like an alpha. It seemed pretty tough. I was also floundering. I floundered. That was not a good showing on my part. We're gonna be real honest. That was kind of a poor performance all around. I'm glad the AIs pretty much did all the work there because I was not doing much. As I said, I feel like the magic is the absolute weakest of the 3 play styles you can choose. Oh, we're not going that way, but I will come over here just to kind of schwack the map. Well, I'm yawning so much. I hate it. Yet again, too, as I said, like, I'm standing right now, which feels very strange. Spent so much time on my feet. Hey, that enemy doesn't look safe, but we're going to fight it anyways. Yeah, we can take it. I like how Kurt's just standing here while we do all the work. Kurt's like, I don't want to get near that thing. A Landrus. I mean, it has to be good, worth good XP. If I'm fighting something stronger than what I should be fighting. My magic had any time to regenerate between the last fight and this one. Got just enough. I'm gonna switch to this really weak hammer. Like, I mean, really weak. Yeah, hammer's not worth anything. Should probably look at replacing it. Yeah, again, my character is not built for melee combat. That is more of a, I have literally no other options and I need to equip this weapon to attempt to defend myself. Although from what the last couple of fights have taught me is it's not even worth it. I should just dodge around. Maybe use those mana potions I have to restore my mana. Are those bandits? Yep, alright, not even gonna bother you. Haha. Hey, so you guys kind of suck. Just gonna say it out loud. Just gonna be real honest with you. You guys are kind of shit. Old studded curious. That's probably gonna be for Kurt. Let's see. Look like a good piece of gear. Oh, he's already got an old studded curious. Well, never mind. I'm going to be checking the map every 15 seconds just because I want to make sure just exploring the map correctly and find everything. Ow! Ow! He shot me! Oh, I hit the wrong button, and he killed me. And if you go down, like, that's it. Like, your allies can't pick you up. Oh, thank goodness I'm just right after this last fight, dude. That is really embarrassing. Like, I got hit twice and died. Like, I'm squishy. I am ridiculously squishy. Alright.
Things are about to get dicey.
Hi. Would you guys get these dudes away from me? Oh, apparently we walked away too far from the fight. I hope they don't heal, because that would be really frustrating. Where? Guess what? Tough bastards. I imagine on the higher difficulties, fighting enemies, like skulled out enemies, is like not even gonna happen. Like I'm pretty sure they'll just look at you sideways and kill you. There's a little, just a little bandit camp out here in the woods. Just take everything. Although playing this makes me wish I had that scan like Dragon Age Inquisition has, where I can like find loot. Okay, he's had a bunch of dudes sleeping in one tent. Little sussy, but hey. Who am I to judge what bandits in the woods get into? You know what I mean? Hit every wrong button I could. Keep trying to use the D-pad. It does not work. Yeah, that hammer is crap. Super weak against armor. Super weak. Alright, nothing for me. Nothing for me. I lose my craftsmanship 1 if I equip these, but I gain a little bit more armor and balance, which I think is really important. Survivability, I think, is the one thing I need to focus on. Siora doesn't wear a necklace. Agility 2, okay. Kurt, can I get anything for you? Probably not. Also, I'm not 100% sure if I'll spend the whole stream standing. We're gonna do probably a little bit. I gotta practice. It's not good for my back to sit as much as I do. I spend a lot of time chilling, so I feel like it's gonna be better if I, you know, spend at least an hour, you know, trying to, oh, it's up here, to my left. Trying to, you know, hang out. I also need to get me a standing mat. It'll be better for my feet, too. It'll make, doing this whole thing a lot easier. A lot easier for me. Oh, I could upgrade this, which I don't have any. I don't even have craftsman anymore, which means I can't do anything. Never mind. I can make a sleeping potion. I'm gonna make one. I don't know why I need it. As I said, we're gonna work on, probably won't be every stream, but we're gonna do maybe an hour of standing or so. Oh, it's iron. Okay. I think this might be a map exit up here. If I go right, I can exit the map. I don't know what's left here. This looks like more of the native peoples. We're gonna just kind of benangle our way this way. There is something up there. Oh! Oh! Well, pardon me while I grab this. That's... What button was it? Wasn't that? I can't remember what the tactical camera or tactical mode. Just do that. Left bumper. So we're gonna bind this. That's gonna be right trigger A, and you're gonna be right trigger B. Shadow burst seems significantly more useful. So exploring the map is a very good thing. Extra skill points, man. I mean, stuff like that. Village of... Yeah. North Village. So there's a merchant. Looks like a side quest. We got something up there. We got a fast travel point. Somebody has a mission. Hello. Vigi Gidao, Ancient.
Bird tear to mud. Thank you for coming to talk to me. You are on Olmanawi, but you also look like a Lugaid Blau.
Lugaid Blau? Is that what you call the congregation?
Yes.
Should I be offended?
Those
Did you say something?
Yellow eyes
you know?
on their banner.
They're coins. But to answer your question, yes. I'm the legate of the congregation.
Is legate the Renaikse word for on Olmanawi?
No. It means that I'm in charge of diplomatic relationships with the other nations.
So I was right. You will be able to help us. Some of your clan are preventing us from accessing one of our sacred glades.
Really? Why would they do that?
Several seasons ago, some men from your clan came to ask us for wood for their houses. There were some old trees in this glade, so we let them do what they wanted. At first, everything was fine.
That's how it
Then
goes.
they cut down too many trees. So we wanted to heal the place, plant some new trees, but they won't let us come close. Their bod irony, their warriors, are stopping us from doing so.
I could investigate.
Yes, please. You must tell them that they have to let us heal the glade.
See, it's such a classic story of like, oh, we come to the new world and we're destroying it. It's
Oi, toy!
merchant.
Look at all this.
I would like to sell you some crap as well. It's a good saber. I should see if Fosco can use that. I know, like, picking up gray stuff is kind of daft, but at the same time, like, so we're gonna hold on to the goldsmith's gloves, because I could always re-equip those when I go to do crafting. That might be a baller move. Yeah, everything's worth money, and so consecrated ring takes mental power 3. I can't use that yet. Obsidian saber. Obsidian axe requires strength 2. I really can't use nothing here. Storm Warrior's tunic. Those are cool gloves. Scout's gauntlets. More Scout's gauntlets. Those are actually pretty good. They give me increased poison resistance. I'ma buy those. And the Scout's pantaloons are also really good. We're gonna buy those. And then the Chain of Heart. Ooh, I can't use this. It requires a willpower of 3. But I'm gonna hold on to it. It's really, really good. There's one thing cool about this game is there's a buy and equip feature, which makes things much easier. Ul Al-Manawi. So let's pop. Let's check out everything just kind of around this area. There's a drop down over there, which if I had the requisite skill, I could just climb up and down, but... This is a game that, like, really rewards you for exploration, and I like it. Ooh, say, is that like a dungeon? Let's head this way first and see what's going on over here. Yeah, I like games that I feel like if I spend my time just kind of checking stuff out and running around, like, I like feeling like the game is like, hey, this looks like a camp, but I can't do anything with it. But it rewards you. Like, I feel like fighting and gaining experience is worth it. You know, finding loot, finding just stuff to check out. Yet again, this isn't a very big game. There's nothing, this is not a super long game. This isn't like a, 120-hour game. This is a much... I don't even know if I should be in here. We gonna find out today. I mean, if the second game's got, like, co-op, that'd be really cool. I just bought that stuff. And just found better stuff. That's my luck. Or I'm one of those... So I have this... You guys are going to get an absolute, like, laugh out of this. I am routinely known... for, like, I'll purchase a game and then it'll be free a couple weeks later, and it's like, my guy, can we not do that? Like, happens to me all the time, actually. Back when Xbox Live Gold was still a thing, I say that like they didn't just cancel it like last year. It was a very common occurrence. This looks important. Maybe a quest here? Not seeing anything I can interact with. There's no enemies or anything like that, so... I did get some... baller, boots and gauntlets, though. So... that was worth coming over here. It sucks, because I just freaking bought some. But on the plus side, they're probably gonna be better for Siora. Yeah. Kurt can use heavier stuff, so. Dude, that works for me. That works for me. Alright, what direction are we going now? We're gonna pop back in. Travel marker. We will just shoot on back to the village. This game does a good job too of this feeling like an alive world. Like things feel alive. Like I feel like there's, like, you know, you run past animals. Like the ambient noise is good, so I feel like it's like, oh hey, like I'm out in nature. There's animals, and Dragon Age Inquisition did an okay job with that sort of perspective. Yeah, sorry. But I know that's a tough thing, and a lot of developers kind of missed the mark on that one. All right, so there's a door to Dunka's abode. Let's go in the Dunkas. Hello? Dunka? Are you Dunka? You are Dunka. I don't know why I would talk to you, but we're gonna talk to you anyways. Hello? Do you have anything?
I am Dunkas, the
Dunkas.
and the Done god of Vigigido.
Vigigido.
You're very strange for Renaise. Who are you?
My name is Desarde. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
You are a Lugair Blau? Oh, I didn't know there were on Almanawi amongst them. They may not be so different from us after all. What brings you here on Almanawi?
What can you tell me about your clan?
We are the Beraig Nodas, the bearers of lifeblood. We earned this name by bringing the trees and the earth back to life, by restoring balance.
There are a lot of Onol Manawi here.
It is true. We were already healing the earth before the bond existed. The bond just made us better. Many of us have chosen to follow this path because we are proud of our role amongst our brothers. Our village is home to the largest amount of Donegada, along with maybe Vishkadir. Is there anything else?
I can't try to keep up with these guys. Cool.
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkas.
Qua awalums.
Cool. I don't really have a reason to talk to you. Considering he has a lot to say, I'm imagining I might have to. There are some minor things I don't remember yet. Again, I played this game back in 2019, so there are going to be some holes in the old memory. Can I just fast travel to here, or do I need? I think I have to use a fast travel. I have no idea. Is this the right camp? No. Camp near Vigigido. How do I fast travel from here? Oh. It's not village of Vigigido. Camp near Vigigido. There's actually a marker telling me what the closest. You know, it's almost like if I opened my eyes and paid attention, I would notice these things. But I don't. Yoink. Alright, so give me 1 second. I was hoping to go a full hour, but my knee's starting to bug me a little bit, so I'll be back in just a second. I'm going to convert my whole setup to a sitting setup once again. back. Back better than ever, baby. Let me just... Now I gotta figure out my chair position. 'Cause it's gonna drive. I'm also not very good at sitting in one spot. Or just standing in one spot. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm a little fidgety. ADHD is fun. And the absolute disgusting amount of caffeine I intake every day probably doesn't help. Which is why I'm grateful for the job I have, because I move around a lot every day. I could never have an office job. I could do this as a job all day long, dude. You kidding me? All day long. So... yeah, standing in one spot, kind of difficult. Inadvertently did feel good on my back. Knee was starting to bother me a smidgen, but it should feel good to sit down. That's kind of my thing, right? Ooh. Okay. Oh. It's funny that they gave the mage access to like one-handed heavy weapons and then basically told you no, just no, and you're like, well, why? And it's like, because you're like, well, because why? And they're like, well, screw you. That's exactly why. And you're like, oh, okay. You need a strength stat that you can't even properly use. Because I need wisdom. Alright, I wanted to look at my stat skin. I need a wisdom 3 or a willpower 3 to increase my magic even further. I think after I get willpower 3, we're going to work on getting my mental power up. So that way I can increase my damage all around. I don't know what I want here. I might take a vigor. It increases the... lets you slightly recover HP and magic outside of combat. Seems pretty good. It'll also help me pass certain terrains, which I think will be helpful. Craftsmanship wouldn't be too bad. We got 1 in science. I don't know, man. I feel like there's a lot to take forward. And this is a game where it's not like Baldur's Gate 3, you know, where I can make my companions do things to offset my inability to do things. That's not how this game works. Like, if I can't do something, I can't do something. Like, I can't just like switch over to somebody else and be like, hey, I want you to do this for me. It doesn't work like that in this game. Or even in Dragon Age games, you can do that. You can switch characters and be like, hey, I need you to do this, and they'll be like, okay. That is not something you can do in this game. If you can't do certain things, you can't do certain things, and it's not the end of the world. It'll make some situations more difficult over other ones, but a black
To my help, and death to the others.
Let's ooh, this is what I want to do. We're gonna no. I did hit up on the D-pad. Yep, my guy is not shooting me a potion. Magic is really strong for off-balancing targets, though, I noticed. Like, it seems like magic pretty much straight ignores armor, which is kind of insane. So I can see why it can be powerful. It's just after using guns, it's kind of hard to see how anything could be as strong. I do like the day-night cycle, though. It, again, makes the world feel more alive, and it's just fun to navigate. I'm just absolutely gonna blast the mess out of you.
No magic left. Bring the potion.
Slow speed projectiles. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna start tomorrow. I said we're gonna start something new. I just don't know what I wanna get into. Nah, we'll figure it out. Or I'm just gonna play some Coral Island tomorrow. Throw off all the Coral Island fans when all of a sudden I have a face cam, because the folks who watch that have not seen my face yet. Ooh, Doctor's Glove for that +1 proctology. Okay. So I know where my objective is. I'm just trying to explore the area, as you guys can hopefully tell. I'm a fan of exploration. I said most games we play, we're in no particular rush to beat them. This was Resident Evil 6. And then I was in a rush to beat that game. For obvious reasons. And then one thing I like about this game too, a lot of the exploration and a lot of like where they kind of hide stuff is very sort of obvious. Oh, I got my own target now. I'm fine. See? Totally fine. Yeah, Kurt is an absolute unit. That man fears nothing. He's just tanking out straight like 3 enemies, dude, just not even flinching. And that is why you need a guy like Kurt on your team, because he is just uncaring, unflinching. Yeah, I probably should have sat and let its armor get ate up, but... That is a freaking level 9. It feels good on the whole. Plus, like, speaking of games and stuff, I'm just in such a mood for, like, good narrative stuff. Like, as I said, I just went and saw Dune 2 last night, which was just so good. Just an exceptionally good movie. That, like, I'm now... it costs less energy to use, that would probably be helpful. Station always enemies more vulnerable to the next strike. They will receive plus. Ooh, that's pretty good. So I'm just kind of like foaming at the mouth for like really good like narrative stuff. Like I want story. I want I want fun. I want adventure kind of stuff. And Dune 2 reminds me why I love science fiction. Like fantasy and science fiction, man. Cause I watched it and was just like, holy shit, dude. That was a dead soldier. Okay, so it's just the battlefield up there. combat music was kicking up there for a second. I was going to say, hello? Please, no. Alright. What in God's name is that? I think God left the chat. A Velig? That looks like a straight werewolf.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Oh, look at that. Having good companions in a game makes the difference. Which is why I'm excited for the second one. I've purposely kept my information about the second game like to an absolute bare minimum. I think today I'm gonna do a little research though and find out like some basic stuff. Just because like if I'm excited for something, I try to limit my exposure to it so that way I can experience it as much as I can in my own way. Like Dune 2, I read a couple spoiler-free reviews and people said it's just really, really damn good. And I know there's a blue drink in the movie that was made using literally UV blue. So I find that hilarious. Other than that, though, I'm like very much of the mind that like I like to experience things. I don't like if I'm playing a game, I'm not gonna watch a bunch of people play that game. You know what I mean? Like if it's a new game, like I'm not gonna watch somebody play it. Just because like I want to play it and I want to learn stuff and I want to do stuff on my own, and you know, once I've put in enough time, then maybe I'll watch somebody else play it. But that's just me. I'm also big on, if I've played a game, I love watching somebody else play it and seeing how they did it. How they do certain things. That's a rare achievement, actually. Do damage 500 times with an offensive spell. And that's rare. So I don't think a lot of people picked magic. Considering there's only 3 ways to play the game, the fact that that's a rare boggles my mind, honestly. I don't know. Using magic, I can tell why people wouldn't have picked it as much. Which this game's also, in a roundabout sense, getting me excited for Avowed. Which is the next game from, I believe, was Obsidian. Which they make such good games. Their narrative style and their just how they make stuff is fantastic. And Avowed is in the Pillars of Eternity universe, which I know nothing about. But that's first person. There's like melee weapons, magic, guns. It looks insane. I'm really excited for that one. Something about seeing magic and like flintlock pistols in the same combat scenario just kind of makes me, you know, makes that oonga boonga brain super excited. You know, I like seeing that stuff. Heyo, that thing looks bad. What is that thing? Dantri. Well, I'm just gonna zap a little bit. It's pretty strong. Kurt, where the hell are you running off to? Oh, it's a second. Does it look like it's got like a shark head. I'm aware, but you guys have actual melee weapons, so. I don't need to worry about my stuff. What do you think you nerds are for? I'm also such a... What the hell is that? A spitting Tenlin? My mana's not even fully restored, so that was... Alright, I'm just outside of their combat range, so I should probably let my... mana finish restoring. Because that's several blasts. There's a lot of enemies up here. This fight looks like it's going to be... Fine. We'll let you guys... Am I already out of mana? Fine, I'm gonna dance with this. See? I know, it looks kind of bad, honestly. Yeah, that was a tough fight. Big old reptile sons of bitches was pretty tough. Them dudes was pretty tough. That was a good fight, though. I like that. Looks like they're guarding a lot of stuff, too. As I said, like, I was level 34 in my original playthrough, which... I mean, I have the DLC now. Oh, that's bad. That's... Damn it. Yeah, no Mark, we're broken. I'm just gonna hammer this thing with magic. Because Kurt is literally getting his ass kicked. Wrong spell. Alright, stasis does not hold it very long. Oh, that hurt. Shit. That was not what I was expecting. I was not expecting more of those things to pop out of the ground. I'm glad I didn't walk over here at all and force those guys to spawn. That was a tough enemy. I probably wouldn't have made it through that fight. The original fight with all of them. Had the big one spawned in. Oh, that was bad. There is a big... This is what we would call clusterfuck. Uh-oh, one of them has come for me. I don't know if I can fight you guys. Kind of dork in here. Hey, this place looks kind of important. By kind of, I mean very. I doubt there's going to be anything I can do here that's probably story related. Straight up sacrifice me on there. Okay. Yeah, it's no surprise I can't do anything. Okay. Faster again. question is, do I just kind of like pop in and out of this fight and try to like kill them one at a time? And it's tough. I think it's I think it's just outside of my nope. Oh, I fully healed, bro. So if you even remotely exit out of their combat range, you are going to, they're just gonna fully heal. Dead. I almost had it dead. Also, these V8 sparkling energy drinks, awesome. They taste good. Low sugar, and they don't make you feel like crap. I'm aware. Thanks for doing your catchphrase. Are so funny. Alright, I killed one. Seem to... heal. Alright, might be time to, I'm gonna see if I can't take one more with me. Might be time to bail out, bail back, and then start the fight over again. Hey, Ciara, good to see that you're not actually dead. She's like, no thanks to you. Just laying there all beat up and unconscious. Like, hey, bro, I'm sorry. Like, seems like a personal problem. Scorpion Sting, weaker than her Stone Needle. The Great Flaming Needle takes agility 2. I guarantee nothing I have here is better than what I have. I do just kind of keep picking stuff up, so I want to make sure that these guys are getting properly equipped as well. Okay, there's only a couple left. I should hopefully be able to take out the last couple here. Ow. I like that there's a melee attack for the magic. Yay, we did it. So there are a little bit of cheese tactics. One can pull out to handle tougher enemies. Get in there, attempt to kill one or two, get out. Get in there, attempt to kill one or two, get out. I wouldn't call it so much cheesing, man. Just taking advantage of game mechanics. It's not like I'm doing anything. I mean, there's a little bit of a cheese. I mean, I could not have fought that whole crowd of enemies in one straight on fight. It was just a not happening thing. But it's a lot of XP. I mean, a lot of XP to be fighting enemies like that. So, I mean, we're already almost level 10. You guys can't see it, but I can see it. So, we're like super close. Okay, yeah. Right through here, so we're just gonna head up now. We should be to the next mission, helping Siora rescue her mother. And we're gonna find out what sort of cluster this is gonna be, because I guess I need to try to do this diplomatically versus rushing in here and killing everybody. Which, I mean, I've already pretty much determined that there's going to be achievements I'm not going to be able to get my hands on. Due to just certain choices and so on and so forth. Soldiers are. The native group I was asked to watch spends a lot of time in the forest. Despite my orders, I haven't dared to follow them in. Far too many wild animals prowl around in there. I wonder what could push these savages to risk their lives in the woods. Well, it's maybe because they're at one with nature. You know what I mean? Like, wild concept about, you know, native peoples is unlike, unlike the white man. You know, they care about nature. Oops. Time to move on. Hey Kurt, are you just gonna stand there, bud? I also just appreciate how Siora, like, we just kind of like picked her up to kind of like go talk to her mom, and like she's just tagging along. She took no convincing. She's just like, oh yeah, we're cool, dude. Sure. That's another skill point. Tell you what, if I use that here to get crystallization, which gives me a 50% damage boost to enemies that are trapped in stasis, then I might work on getting all of these. Temporal Rift, increased damage dealt by Shadow Burst, area of effect, increases the loss of balance from Shadow Burst. Okay. Yeah, 'cause I think if you unbalance a target, they take more damage. More susceptible to being knocked down and stuff like that. I can't remember the exact, you know, wording for it, or the exact, how everything works. But, okay, we've, there's one little area over here, I think. But I can't remember. Also, apologies. My nose is really clogged. It sucks.
Halt! Who goes there?
Your mama.
Sade, I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
Oh, well, you can come in, Your Excellency. But this savage, on the other hand...
Am I the one you call a savage, Renaigse?
This young lady is the princess of her people, and she is with me. As such, I would appreciate if you let us through.
Very well, Your Excellency. Please go and find the captain. I'd feel better knowing that he gave you his endorsement.
Coolly. There's like contracts and shit here. More missions. Barracks. Infirmary. Okay, put some more lights up, maybe. Speak to Captain of the Outpost.
Well, who are you? De Sade, legate of the merchant congregation.
There we go.
Allow me to introduce Siora, the daughter of Queen Bladnid, whom you faced on the battlefield. We understand that you brought her mother here, and I would like to negotiate her liberation.
A liberation? That'll prove difficult. She's dead.
No! You let her die! You may even have finished her off like an agonizing animal!
We didn't need to. When we collected her up from the battlefield, she was severely wounded. She died on the way to the camp.
I want to see her body, on Almanawi. Please. I must see her.
Can we see her, Captain?
If you're the one who's asking, Your Excellency, it should be possible. You're in luck. We were thinking about getting rid of it, but we received the order to keep her body. It's still at the infirmary. Ask the doctor. He'll show it to you.
Thank you, Captain. Siora, I'm terribly sorry.
Let's go see her now.
Oh!
Me too.
So
I'm sorry,
bright.
pretty flower. I really am.
The infirmary must be the building on the right, near the camp entrance. Let's go.
Knowing how doctors were back
Who are
then,
you? Are you looking for a doctor?
better off just
I am the
dying.
legate of the congregation, and this is Siora, the daughter of the queen whose remains you're keeping.
I would like to see her. I need to see her. Please.
My condolences, madam. The body of your mother is back there in the room on the left.
At least you're nice about it.
Mater. No.
I should give you some privacy while you're mourning. We won't be far.
And varster tu, Mater. Men sida denon mil frichtemen.
Ah, yes. Frichtman.
I must take her with me on Almanawi. We must perform the rituals.
The captain said that he was instructed to keep her body. It will not be easy to convince him to disobey.
I do not care about the captain's orders. She is my mother. She must be given back to the earth.
So, let's go back to see him and try to make him change his mind.
You can try, but with all due respect, I doubt that you will succeed. He will not want to draw attention to himself by disobeying this order.
What do you mean?
I believe he is a traitor, and that he made a deal with Telemi.
Those are some serious accusations, even for a member of the guard. Why would you believe such a thing?
I overheard a conversation that got me thinking, and I also saw certain documents.
We could use them to pressure him. Did you take them?
No, that would be too risky. I do not want to get into trouble. But I suppose they would still be amongst his other belongings.
Will they let
He's
us rummage
writing
through this place
saucy
without
fan fiction.
Most of the guards returned to Hikmet after the battle
We'll
was
see about
over.
Bowser.
If you are discreet, you should be able to enter the officers' building.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Shouldn't you ask the captain first? Maybe he'll change his mind.
You're right. Let's try talking to him before rummaging through the camp.
Yeah, we're gonna try and negotiate this guy. Maybe I could talk no jutsu him and get him to cooperate.
Your Excellency, what do you want?
We would like to retrieve the remains of the Queen. Bring her back to her people and her family.
That will not be possible, Your Excellency. As I told you, the Governor specifically asked us to keep her. He wants her delivered to one of his scholars who wanted to study her.
You have lost a lot of men in this battle. How would you feel
25%
if someone prevented
chance.
you from giving them a proper burial? If you knew that their corpses were going to be given to some scholars to be dissected, wouldn't you want to have them back?
The way I feel when
Failed.
it comes to my men does not concern you. I cannot give her back to you. End of discussion.
Okay.
Captain, I insist. Let us take this body with us.
I have orders, Your Excellency. I've
Alright,
orders.
so
It
he's
is
not
my
gonna budge.
mother we are talking about. My mother whom you let die by dragging her all the way here. Give her back to me, or I swear that I will never leave you in peace.
This isn't the right way to approach this, Siora. Come.
This man is as cold as
She
stone.
said, "I will not
I'm
let
afraid we
you
have no
live
choice
in
but to pressure
peace."
him now, like the doctor told us.
We will have to be discreet if we want to find these documents without getting caught.
I mean, I'm just walking around this dude's personal chamber. Letter from Father Octavius to the captain of the Vidrad outpost. Your previous shipment was very appreciated. We can now fight on an equal footing against the Alliance. At long last, we're willing to pay you more than last time if you send us more firearms and alchemical preparations. Looking forward to our next meeting, Father Octavius.
The doctor was right. They are trafficking weapons illegally with San Mateos. If word reaches Hikmet, these men will face a firing squad. And none of these documents are signed.
Well, from the captain, Roderick, I need you to escort me to a meeting tonight near the large tree in the little wood to the west. As usual, you'll be rewarded for your services, and not a word of this to anyone. You know what we risk if someone learns of our little traffic.
The captain managed to cover his tracks. Here's a document that could be useful. They're meeting with the buyers.
Then we should go there. He won't be able to deny it if we catch him red-handed.
There's a risk that he will react violently, but we have no other choice.
Oh good, violently is the type of reaction I want most from people, because it means I can put them down.
Near a large tree.
How far away is this? Okay, it's not so far away at all. Did we run? Cardio!
Here we are. This is the tree that was mentioned. Let's hide while we wait for them to arrive. Well, Captain, you have some peculiar friends for a man who obeys the Alliance.
You? What are you doing here?
We stumbled
just
upon
hide behind
some
this rock,
strange
eh?
documents and wanted to see for ourselves if there was any truth to them.
Sorry, my friends. If you want our shipment, then we need to get rid of this nosy legate.
Captain, you are making a grave mistake. All we want is to negotiate.
I want the body of my
Let's
mother.
see if you know how to use your weapon.
Yeah, he gave him pretty easy there.
Enough! I surrender!
Maybe I shouldn't let you surrender.
That you would dare to attack allies of the congregation.
It seems to me that you were the one who attacked. How did you put it? This nosy legate. Had you simply listened to us, Captain, this fight would not have taken place. All we wanted was for you to respectfully deliver the body of the Queen to her village.
And will you stay silent about what you saw?
We're neutral. Trading amongst yourselves does not concern us.
In that case, very well. I'll return to the outpost and ensure it's done.
Now I would like for us to return to my village. I am eager to reunite with my sister.
In that case, let's return to Vidrais.
Vidrais. Go directly to the village of Vidrais. Almost botched it, man. Alright. Hour and a half and we finally did a mission. Like I said, there's not a million missions in this game. You know what I mean? Sister!
Isildt. Our mother. I know, Siora. And the worst here say, some men delivered her remains here. They said that it was thanks to you. And the Renagze legend, thank you. We will be able to pay homage to our mother. Why are there mind shakers here, Isildt? I meant to tell you about it. They came saying that our mother had made an agreement with Teleme. But Mater did not tell me about it. She didn't say anything to me either. I do not like this, Isildt. These people want to drive us away from the land. I know. But we need help after the defeat. And they say that she made a promise set in stone. The spirits of the people of our village would have to go to the light, and in exchange they'd help us against the lions. This is impossible. Mater would never have done such a thing. They are lying, I'm certain of it.
They may be. But if there really is a promise set in stone, we cannot break it.
I mean,
and we will have to bury our mother according to their rituals. We must verify it.
I will not stand there while these mind shakers take our village.
Hey! We're nice with Siora, and that's level 10. This is all good. So we're gonna work on getting this all leveled up. So greatly slows enemies in close proximity when casting Shadow Burst. And we have an additional attribute, which means I can get Willpower 3, which gives me even more mana for blasting. It also means I can equip this really sweet necklace I got my hands on. Yep, Chains of Harmony, which gives me huge elemental and magic resistance and plus 10 to my magic regen. So big ups. All right, so we did that mission. Talk to the countries. Side quests. What do we got? So we have to set camps in all these locations. We've only been to one area. In Professor Seraphedin's footsteps. Disregarding Nade, Children of Tier 3, Inspiring Merchant. Be a victor. We might be able to go to the arena now, though. Logging Expedition. We should be able to go do this one, too. As long as it's in this area, we should be able to go handle it pretty easily. Nope, it is not in this area. Obviously. I don't know why I thought it would be. Alright, let's... we're going to head back here. We're going to head to the... Let's go see if we can do the arena now. And handle some of that stuff. I'm a bit more powerful. Vasco actually has something he wants to talk about.
Zarde, I've always hoped to one day find out my biological family, but I cannot go to the harbor office in person to see my file. Could you go there and bring the file to me?
Of course. But you will have to come with me to the port and tell me a little more.
Right. Also, I don't want any Naughts to be hurt in the process. Despite my desire to know my origins, the Naughts are still my family.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
Okay, so we'll take Kurt. We'll take Siora and Vasco. Should be an interesting team. Let's see if there's any gear I can give to Vasco. There is a saber that is significantly more powerful than what he's using. He still just has a regulation pistol. See, this is why pistols, 297 physical damage, 44 armor, and that's just a basic one. Sure, you can have that, I guess. I don't have any extra gear for him. Yeah, I mean, we'll do his mission too. Since, I mean, we're gonna be back in New Serene. We might as well do it. It's my house. Can I speak to Siora?
Karans, do you need something?
I'm sorry about what happened to your mother. How are you feeling?
Unwell? I am angry, and I feel an immense void within me. I blame myself for not having been on this battlefield with her.
I'll tell her about having to say goodbye to your own mother.
I understand. My mother had the Malachor, and yet I had to leave her behind as she was at death's door. I can't help thinking that I should have stayed by her side, just like you.
And you could not have done anything to save her, either. Thank you, Onol Manawi. Your words alleviate my sorrow. Anything else?
Okay.
I must leave you. See you later.
Then she's just like following me. Okay. I'm gonna check Guidey Boy. So, and then Promises Set in Stone is the next mission I have to pay attention to with Siora to kind of have the right. I'm gonna make sure we pick all the right stuff. Quests, Spiking Merchant. We're gonna set that one. Map. Question the merchants in New Serene. We got that mission. Okay, we have just got a lot to do. As these types of games are so wont to be, you just get filled with quests at a almost debilitating speed.
Oh, it's a great pleasure to see you again.
Do you have any? Like your stuff is not helpful.
The best forge in Tier for a day. Blades, armor.
All right, let's do the arena. I think my gear's pretty good at the current moment. Because to do the merchant one, I know I have to fight alone. Quite a bit stronger than it was.
Ready to excite the crowd.
Alright, fight alongside the hunter.
I wish to fight alongside.
Really? Are you sure?
Except combat.
This man has been the victim.
I have to warn Tom.
Let's fight now.
Justice cannot wait.
Excellent.
So it's gonna be just me. Ow. I'm pinned in a corner. Man, these guys are fucking me up, dude. Oh, he fucking died, dude. I was not able to save him. Oh, no, he's alive. Okay, never mind.
What a show. You've won the affections of the crowd. And when the crowd makes a decision, it gets what it wants. You're free, prisoner.
I owe you my life, on Almanawi. Blessed be the winds that have blown you to my side. By what name should I address you?
My name is Desade. In fact, it's your cousin the merchant that sent me. Follow me. Let's go and find him.
Which we're gonna do in a second, because I don't feel like coming back down here.
The crowd.
Could you explain the rules?
Certainly. In order to each challenge. But once a challenge.
Okay.
I need to get going.
I don't think I can fight until because I have a hanger on, so yeah, because I got an extra, yeah, kind of a non-combat NPC following me. Boo! I want to do arena. I want to arena. Please.
Ah, Almanawi. I'm glad to see you again. Oi, Ven! I'm so glad to see you alive.
Then you must thank this Onol Manawi. He fought to save me.
Thank you. May the grass always be soft beneath your feet.
Don't mention it. I also brought back your goods.
May the trees always bear you fruit. We owe you a lot. You should go see Ulan, the chief of Vignamri, my village. He wants to be friends with the Renaigse. Since you are a legate, you could talk to him.
So, the natives are now nice. Nice. Alright, so we're going to head to the Coin Tavern, and we are going to Engage in more Mortal Kombat. I just hope in the second game there's more. I guess more to combat. You know what I mean? I hope they expand on it and make it better. Magic could really use a overhaul too.
As soon as you're ready, you can jump right in. You saw them win the first challenge with audacity, and here they are.
I'd like to see in front of me. Wrong buttons. Like subsects. Like, oh yeah, you can do magic. Do you want to do elemental magic? Do you want to do support magic? Which is something this game could have very heavily benefited from.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fight.
Back off. Mana regenerate a little bit. Teammates look like they're having fun over there. Yeah, I'd like to see the combat really expanded upon. I don't have Kurt with me. I think this will be the final fight for round 2 here. Try to pick off the smaller ones first. This one's blocking all of my shots. That sucks. We don't have any, like, anyone I would consider very tanky right now, so that's second challenge.
Really appreciated it. Now that was a challenge well won.
Third challenge.
Perfect. As soon as you're ready, you can jump right in. Here for your greatest pleasure, our team.
I don't know how.
Excellence. Once again.
Oh, that's. I have a hammer in my hand. That's not magic. Teammates not doing so good. These enemies are pretty tough, honestly. That was just... Oh! Oh! Blast the mess out of you. Okay. I don't know if I can handle this next challenge. I might be too weak for this one.
poison on my blade. And let's go!
Take care of this one. That's it. Oops. Oh, he wouldn't use a potion! I'm like hitting the D-pad, hit the D-pad like 4 times, dude. I just kept clicking it into a guy was just standing there doing absolutely nothing, dude. I think I can take this.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
It's tough, but I don't think it's that tough.
Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
Yeah, see, these ones ain't nothing, man. Yeah, they're ranged fighters, man. 5 ranged and a big alpha type one. Screw it, dude.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Oh! Ah! Alright, it looks like the queen is my opponent here. No, they're dying without my help. They got nothing done. Yeah. I think, yeah, they're both down. It's only me. Ow. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna just keep dodging. You can get me. I'm very squishy. Please don't murder me. Ow. I have no idea what knocked me down. Alright, Your Highness. Dude, what? This is a gust of wind. I was like 20 feet away. Oh, I'm out of mana potions. Splendid. So I'm just gonna sit here and let that timer run down so I can get my mana back. Oh, wait, that was the third challenge.
The public really appreciated it. Now that was a challenge well won.
Ah, the 4th challenge, which I'm pretty sure I'm nowhere near strong enough to handle. That was...
You've grown to love their faces. You know their tactics. The excellents are back, and they are now more ready than ever.
Do we go down here and we keep trying? This is a lot harder without Kurt. Kurt's like my tank. I have no mana potion. Alright, after this fight, I'm gonna we're gonna head topside and I have to go get some. Vasco is getting absolutely nothing done. Roscoe has done like nothing to this thing. He's just struggling to get through his armor. He's gonna blast it. Oh, I was hoping to reach rank 11. There it is. Alright, I see skulls down there. There's no way I'm fighting that crowd. Level 11 though, pretty good. So increased damage dealt by Shadow Burst by an additional 50%, and then level 13 I get a new attribute and a new talent. So sweet. I will take the upgrade. Oh, I might be able to. There's a crafting station here. I might be able to make some magic potions. Can I? Magic potion. I can make a lot of those. Health potions. Let's make... My random explorating has paid off, honestly, because now I have just a ton of potions. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna need better gear and probably another couple of levels before I can come back and finish up that. We made it a little bit further. That last fight was a little dodgy, fighting the bats, but we pulled it off. Through sheer cheese. And you know what? Not even mad about it. What quest am I on right now? Inspiring meet with his people. Assess the situation. Champion, man of the silver coin. Let's question the merchants since we're here. Since we're in town.
What armor that fits you like a oh. It's a great pleasure.
Do I have anything to sell? I might as well see if there's anything I can get rid of. Great Flaming Needle, literally nobody can use. Scorpion Sting. Just get rid of all that crap. Go. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know why it would launch me to the top of my list, but... brings me to 880 bucks. It's really... Yeah, it's really embarrassing. That's a significantly stronger hammer. I'll buy and equip it. Why? Game. Are you drunk? Why on earth would I do that? That's what I needed. And then we'll talk to him.
Oh, it's a great pleasure.
Alright. Ask him about the extortion.
I'm currently investigating an extortion case involving the guard. Are you one of the merchants who has been threatened?
No, not at all. I've never heard of this business. Someone must have lied to you.
Really? Come on. If you want these guards to be arrested, you need to talk to me.
I mean no offense, but you won't be able to do anything. And snitching don't end well.
Do you know who I am?
I want to hold on to
I'm
my business.
Legolas or something like that.
How about some new armor, Your Excellency?
I was told that someone found a merchant's body. Did you know him?
Of course. The town isn't that big. We all know each other here. Poor Renault. We found his body on the street by the port. He was beaten to death. One of his associates half-heartedly took over the shop.
Have the culprits been found?
No. Listen. Nobody wants to talk about this. We don't want any trouble.
Bro, I literally work for the governor.
Investigation's not gonna bring him back.
Like,
you are obviously a victim of these bandits.
I work for the governor. Why does nobody want to talk to me? I can help.
You refuse to help me. Why?
It's precisely because one of our people is dead. Now, You can either buy something or let me get back to work. Because I am not going to say one more word about this case.
The law of silence is at work. Nobody saw anything, nobody knows anything.
Well,
Come closer, good people.
I'm trying to. Hello.
Sire, I am pleased to welcome you to the best wine and spirit shop in Tearfredy. If you're looking for something to accompany a fine meal, or for a gift for someone, you've come to the right place.
You suspiciously look a lot like that other guy that was the charlatan.
I'm conducting an investigation. Some merchants are being extorted by members of the guard.
Are you sure? It's probably just a nasty rumor. Someone must have misinformed you.
Come now. I am the legate of the congregation. If guards threaten you, I could arrange protection for you.
Threats? No, I assure you.
I was told a merchant had been found dead.
Really?
Bunch of gooby woobies, man.
I didn't know. No one told me about that. What was his name?
Come on, don't take me for a fool. You know very well who I'm talking about.
I don't? Really? I don't. So, what sort of wine would you like to pair your food with? You need something strong when eating game?
You're obviously terrified. Don't you think it's better to tell me everything?
Listen, I've no desire to get into trouble. Please leave me.
But if you don't help me, you will never be rid of these guards.
I told you, I don't know what you're talking about.
You're a bunch of fools, man. I swear. I swear, I swear, I swear. Bunch of silly gooby woobies, as it were. Goobiest of the woobies. This is the guy I want to talk to. This is the merchant that can actually help me with stuff.
Anything to your liking?
So this requires a mental power of 2. I gain plus 30% stun, 1 fury generation, and it does, I go up by 38 points of damage, which is pretty solid. How much does it cost, and what is my money? I have 403, that costs 459. So you get like blunderbusses and just, gosh. Yeah, some fancy hats. Oh! Please, game. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get, super fancy gear, just because of, you know, my unfortunate being a weak squishy mage.
I'm conducting an investigation. Apparently some merchants are being extorted by some members of the guard.
Really? That's terrible, Your Excellency.
As legate, it is my duty to ensure the safety and well-being of the citizens of our town. So please, if you have any information...
I don't know anything. Really? I have only been here for a few months. My partner, who ran the shop before me, had a very bad encounter.
You know he's dead.
And you
Why do you
fear
gotta
the
be
same
like
thing
this?
happening
Why
to
do
you.
gotta be like that?
This is what happens around here. So I prefer to hold my tongue and do what is expected of me.
If you denounce them, we can end this and charge
trying
these
to
men
keep
for
holding my
their crime.
yawns in, man.
I can't take that risk. There are so many of them.
I got plenty of sleep last night. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Be able to name them. Now, I would like to get back to my work. What we need is the money to return. Do you understand? We are very monitored.
Monitored. Like a lizard. Like the lizard. Like a lizard. Ah, it's okay. It's okay. Alright.
I have a plan to stop the culprits. but I'm going to need your help. The next time one of these guards comes to squeeze money out of you, you must ask for more time. The man will threaten you, of course, and he will certainly bring his accomplices. But when they come back in full force to make you pay for your audacity, we will be there to apprehend them.
And if your plan fails, I'll end up like Renault. You don't understand.
Are you not tired of giving them your share of the profits? And do you not want to avenge your
50%.
partner?
Poor Renault.
Success.
He didn't deserve it. Perhaps you're right, and we need to act. I will do what you ask of me. But for God's sake, when they threaten me, intervene right away.
Fear not. We will not let them harm you. When should they be returning?
It's hard to predict. Given their habits, I would say in 2 days, maybe?
Perfect. I will not fail you.
Cool.
Thank you for your visit.
Come back in 2 days' time. Alright. What's this? Scout the Harbor Master's office. You know, I'm an idiot. I sold my sailors stuff, which would have been super helpful here. Oh, I should probably see if he has any armor. Oh, excuse me, guys. I have the on so much, but do you have anything cheap that'll give me naught? That's not. I believe, was that not? No, Navigator's Coat. I believe that's the knots. It's kind of expensive for disguise, man. I messed up and sold my cheap stuff.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
So, we'll see what we can do.
Here we are. We have a good view from here. The harbor office is well guarded, both outside and inside. Getting through the main entrance is impossible.
There must be a blind spot. There's always one.
You could dress as a knot and go through the back door, but someone may recognize you inside.
I'll need to be much more discreet. A potion could help me.
That is an option, yes, but since I'd rather avoid hurting any knots, I made some inquiries. The harbor office has an arrangement with Dieter from the brothel. Girls come every night with wine.
I see. You want us to spike the wine so that they sleep during our search.
It's a proven technique. And I can assure you, they do not sniff the wine before drinking it.
They just go right in.
Let's get some sleeping pills. Then we'll go see Dieter.
Alright, so I need 4 sleeping potions, which should be pretty easy. I think I have everything I need. We'll just head to the Desade residence again, which is all the way up and around. Okay, go through here. Over here. And over here. We go over here. And over here. Heyo, chests. Bunch of crap, but hey. Even, guess what? I'm gonna yoink. Is this my house?
It's blocked.
No. Sorry, I think I'm tucked in back here. I think this is the Desade residence. I think I got a crafting table in here, if I remember. Yes. Okay. Convince the owner of the brothel to help you. It's downstairs. I like how there's an arena and a brothel like right next to each other. There's all sorts of fighting going on if you catch my drift.
Yes, why? You looking to have a good time?
It seems like you're sending girls and wine to the harbor office every night.
So, there's no law against that, is there?
No, and I'm not here to stop you.
Listen, Dieter, we just wanted to add a secret ingredient to your wine tonight.
What? Are you joking? Are you trying to slip a laxative in it?
We were thinking more of sleeping pills. Nothing bad, you see.
Listen, I have nothing against a little prank, but I can't risk losing my best customers.
I'm gonna try
Captain
talking to
Vasco
Jutsu.
is very influential among the Nords.
Let me try it.
Maybe he could help
Try again.
expand your excellent clientele even further.
If you accept, I could arrange for your agreement to come to fruition. In San Mateus, for example.
San Mateus?
Success.
I would have to recruit. But yeah, that would be interesting.
So then, we agree?
Yes, that's fine. Tonight your friends will receive their delivery. Season.
He's okay with them crapping their pants.
Give me the sleeping potion.
But he's not okay with just knocking them out.
You should be able to slip into the harbor master's office after dark. But you should still dress as one of us, just to make sure you avoid confrontation.
Good idea. I'll see to it.
Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. I'm probably gonna have to spend a couple $100 and get a outfit. God, I had a cheap one too, dude. That is my fault. I have no one to blame but myself. I wasn't paying attention when I was selling stuff.
Come closer, good people.
So I'm gonna have to go buy something from
Welcome.
the merchants. Buy. It's expensive too, which hurts my feelings. It's a marquee doublet. There we go. $279, bro.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Alright, hopefully I can just, it'll allow me to wait till nighttime.
Dieter's girls will arrive later tonight. We can wait here if you're ready.
Yeah.
We will wait for Dieter's girls to do their work as planned. Then we'll enter.
I think the little bit of time management's kind of cool. Like, if I really wanted to, I could run around and do other things. And, like, it'd be okay.
Dieter's daughter is gone. Your guard should get a good night's sleep now.
You should go. I'll wait here as planned. I can't risk getting caught there.
Don't worry. I'll make sure not to hurt anyone.
Good luck, Disardi.
Yoink. Bunch of snoozing guards, eh? All this just because he wants to, like, know who his parents are. He said when he become an admiral, they would, like, tell him, but... Yeah, it was a little too big. I couldn't get in there anyways if I wanted to. Hey guys, I don't think I need to sneak around too much. Personal file. It tells me I'm gonna get, like, found. And I'm gonna have to figure a way out of this place afterwards. For one, you wanna, you know, you want your reputation with all of the factions to be good. So that means kind of having to, you know, play the field. I'm trying to get the achievement to have all a good reputation with all of them.
Nobody saw me.
Wonderful. You did everything perfectly. So, let's see what this file can tell us. So I was right. My real name is Leandra, son of the Darcy family from Serene. Nobles, I suppose.
Yes, I must admit, I had no idea they'd given a son to the Nords.
To think that I spent my childhood polishing ship bridges when I could have been wearing silk.
I'm sorry for you, Vasco, but growing up in nobility is not as simple as it sounds.
Really? Well, whatever. I've learnt my real name thanks to you, and that's what I wanted.
Leandra Darcy. I remember coming across a Darcy at my uncle's court. Your brother, no doubt.
My brother? What was he like?
It was a long time ago. We were children. I couldn't tell you what he looks like today.
A brother? I wonder if we are alike despite our completely different lives. Thank you for sharing this and for telling me about him. You gave me back my identity. This is more important than the Nords care to admit.
And now I'm cool with Vasco. So let's see. Natives were nice. Congregation of merchants were nice. Kurt's still suspicious to me, which I find strange. Yeah, then we're suspicious with the Bridge, Alliance, Teleme, Coin Guard, and Naught still. We have no defense, a tiny bit of technique, and all magic power. We are a glass cannon of the highest accord. So, alright. What do we got left for side quest? We have to wait a day and 21 hours for that. Talk to Kurt about his young recruit. So, we need to head back to my abode, and we're gonna go pick Kurt up, and we'll swap out. We'll take care of the companion quests that I have right now. It looks like everybody, their companion quests work in 3 stages from what I saw. So you have like the opening one, and then there's like a continuation of it that allows you to expand on it. That's level 3 lockpicking. That's cute. I'm just gonna walk over here to my house. Compose team. I'll remove Vasco and grab Kurt. I kinda need Kurt. Kurt's
Greenblood, tell me,
kind of a
do
linchpin.
you remember that young recruit I spoke to you about? I would still like to... So then.
But of course, let's go.
Raina must be with the other recruits in the barracks.
I had thought you were a lone wolf with only our good friend in your pack. But I was mistaken.
I am full of surprises, pretty she-wolf.
I like Kurt. The companions in this game, they did a good job making them likable. Like even Kurt, who's kind of like the generic soldier type. He's like a likable guy still, and that's so important in these games, is to have companions that are likable. I have a hair on my nose that's driving me nuts. It's probably a cat hair, knowing my luck.
Good day, soldiers.
Your Excellency.
Captain.
Soldiers.
May we be of service?
You've evoked the subject of Rainer?
I'm looking for the soldier, Rainer. Is he in the barracks?
I never heard that name before, Captain.
Never heard the name, Captain.
That's strange. I'm certain he was sent here.
Maybe he's been moved since then. When was the last time you'd heard news of him?
In Serene, just before our departure. But that's been a couple of months.
If I may, Captain, should I have a word with the quartermaster?
That's right, Captain. He has a register with the affectations of every recruit in the Blue Silver Regiment.
Affectations?
Anything
That's
else,
a hell of a word.
Excellency?
That will be all.
At ease, soldiers.
Yeah. Speak to Quartermaster Man.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you? I've been looking for one of my recruits. Goes by the name of Rainer. I would like for His Excellency to meet him.
Rainer? I'm sorry, Kurt. I thought you'd been informed.
Informed about what?
He is dead. He was found, drowned in the port harbor day before yesterday. I was told he had too much to drink and fell in. I'm extremely sorry, Kurt. The young men drink more than they can handle when they're on leave.
That's bollocks. That lad isn't the sort to sully himself with drink. I don't believe it.
Foul
People
play.
change. When they're far from home, the lads have little else to do.
I still don't believe it.
Listen, you might as well go and ask the doctor down in the morgue. I might have misunderstood what was reported to me. Those doctors use such long words for simple things.
Excellent idea.
I have a simple mind,
At
please.
least now you'll see it for yourself.
Please, I only know.
Let's go.
1 and 2 syllable
Is there
words.
anything else?
No, thank you.
Okay. Now we go downstairs, which I believe is
Well now, a visit. Can I help you with something?
We are here concerning the matter of recruit Rayner.
Are you family or friends?
You could say that. I'm the one who recruited the lad.
I see. Well, what I can do
family
is
or friends.
do
He's like,
what
you
I
can
can.
say that. Which one though?
When was the body brought to you?
Day before yesterday, in the early morning.
Can you tell me anything about the circumstances?
All I know is what I was told by the fellows who brought the body to me. They said they'd
Make sure
spent
I
the
change my
evening
armor
together
back.
at the tavern, that they'd had a great deal to drink. A horrid habit the soldiers all seemed to share.
Rayner was not a drinker.
Maybe not. All the same, he was drinking that night. He stepped outside for a moment and never came back in. His companions found him drowned in the bay early morn, and they brought him to me.
How then did he die, in your opinion?
He drowned. I'm sorry. It's regrettable. He was quite a young man.
Drowning is a top
and
tier
his death
fear of
makes
mine.
no
I'm
sense.
not a good swimmer. I'm not
didn't
good
drink,
water.
and he knew
I actually
how
have
to swim.
thalassophobia.
That's what
Fear
happened.
of deep and expansive water. It
Might
is
we
not
take a look at
good.
the body?
No,
Good, guys.
I wouldn't
Freaks me out.
recommend that. To see your friend in such a state.
I'm a soldier, Doc. I've seen a number of men in pieces. Let me see the young lad.
I regret, Captain. I cannot allow that.
I mean,
I
I'm
have
the legate
as
of the
yet to
congregation.
present
You don't get to
myself.
tell me
I
no.
am Sir Desardet, legate of the Congregation of Merchants on Tir Fredi. And as the title infers, I have the power to inspect this barracks and all that it contains. Therefore, I must insist.
I am sorry, Your Excellency, but within these walls, I am the only
That's
master.
not how that
These
would work,
bodies are
buddy.
often vectors of infection and extremely contagious. So, for your own security, I find myself obliged.
It's funny that you have a character with a really high position and people are still like, no. Like, I have the authority to do things.
Quite
People tell me
frankly,
no.
leaving you no choice. I doubt that you'll be able to stop my friend from doing what he wants, and today he's driven by sadness. And when he's of sad sorts, the slightest frustration can turn that melancholy into a rage. And alas for you, he's quite violent when he's in a rage.
So am I.
You wouldn't dare. I've been appointed by the Elder of the University of...
Quite violent.
Very well. Do as you see.
Hey, I tried doing this nicely, but you didn't want to listen.
It's the body in the middle. Examine him
Bridge
if
Alliance,
you must.
reputation -1.
Please be so kind as to not leave a
I had a
mess
75. I passed a 25 earlier. Oops. Let's get my. I want to get my better armor back on. Which I lose. Elemental. I do get my lock picking +1. So that does give me. I go up to lock picking +2 with this armor on. Dude, I asked nicely, bro. I freaking asked nicely.
This one is just a boy. His face is still locked in an expression of pain. Kurt, is this your recruit?
Yes, that's my Rayner. Poor kid. I should have left him with his family where he was.
If you want to learn more, we'll need to examine the body. Is that all right?
He's not the first young man I've seen with the lights gone from his eyes. Go on.
I'm no doctor, but this boy doesn't seem to have drowned at all. It looks like he's been beaten, It's suspicious.
The boy I knew would never have drunk himself senseless to the point he'd fall into the bay, I'm telling you.
I believe you, Kurt. But if we want to prove it, we'll need to find more evidence.
The subject is a young man under the age of 20. He has several hematomas on the entirety of the body surface. Some more recent than others. Forearm bones are broken, lesions on the hands, several broken ribs. Skull is sunken, likely to be the cause of death. So we bust out here and I go, hey, why the hell were you lying to me, bro? You're about to lose your license.
But you owe us a few explanations. This boy did not die by drowning.
It is absolutely the cause of death, I assure you.
I have a
the science
handwritten
of
note
death
that
is a
says
complex art, and
otherwise.
you are certainly not a doctor.
That is true, but you are. Do you recognize your own notes? Your writing is hard to read, but the word drowning never appears.
What an idiot. I should have burned those notes. I am truly sorry. I swear I have never, ever falsified a report before. But I was given no choice in the matter.
How's that? What are you talking about?
Two men, lieutenants I believe, brought a body to me telling me the boy had drowned in an accident. I saw immediately this was a lie, but I did not push the matter. I began my examination, planning to submit my report to the quartermaster as per usual. But the men returned. I was told to forget what I'd discovered and say that he had indeed drowned, or else.
Who were they?
Whack him in the beepee.
I have no idea. I had never seen them before at the barracks. I guessed their rank by their uniforms.
What colours were they sporting?
None. They must have removed the emblems of their regiment. Listen, it's obvious that this boy was beaten repetitively, and that was the cause of death. I have no intention of suffering the same fate.
Have no fear, Doctor. We will make no mention of your name.
Andevars Tire. That means, may the earth welcome him. I am sorry for you, Kurt.
Thank you, Siora.
Dun, 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 dun. We have a problem here.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
We have a situation, Manfred. Rainer didn't drown. The doctor falsified his report. He was threatened and feared for his own life.
You have to be pulling me leg. Who bullied the crowface?
Lieutenants that he didn't recognize, alas, and who wore no regiment emblems.
Which regiment was Rainer assigned to? I would like to have a word with his commanding officer.
Let me have a look at the register. My memory isn't what it once was.
Too many blows to that.
Stab my heart with a rusty blade. His name's been crossed out. Oh, if I catch the bastard that did that.
What mess was the boy into, Manfred? What could this be about?
Your lad was in the 6th or maybe the 11th, before being reassigned to who knows where.
Just like that? You out of everyone have to know where the recruits are assigned.
Not of late. This isn't the first lad who's been reassigned all of a sudden at the drop of a hat. Each time I start complaining about it, I'm told they've changed regiments, and it's not my concern.
Something truly bizarre is going on here. I don't like this at all.
Let's try and discover which company he was stationed at before this mysterious reassignment.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
I need to get to the bottom of this mystery, Greenblood. I don't like being taken for a fool. Even if the lieutenants weren't stationed at these barracks, someone here must know where Rainer was assigned.
We should also go check the tavern. Men on leave will perhaps have looser lips than those within the walls.
See, that's like so many people are corrupt. It's like we got here and it's like so many people are just sort of.
Good day, soldier.
Good day, my lord.
De Sardet, legate of the congregation on Tirfredi.
Captain Kurt.
Oh, excuse me, Excellency. I didn't know. Captain, I truly am sorry. At your service, my lord. Excellency.
How about you look at me while I'm talking to you?
You don't quite look like you've got the hang of all this. How long have you been in?
Is it that obvious?
It's quite normal for a new recruit.
I joined up 4 months ago, but at the beginning we were on board ship, you see. I don't know if that really counts. I started exercises when we got to New Serene, but I'm making progress, they say.
And do you like it here?
I sure do. That's why I joined the Guard. To come here, to leave the continent. Know what I mean?
I do.
Anything else?
Since you know who we are, present yourself, soldier.
Ah, yes, sir. Recruit 2nd Class Alric, Blue Silver Regiment, 11th Company. At your service. Anything else?
Okay.
Do you know a recruit going by the name of Raina?
Raina? It's just... Excellency, please.
Spit it out, man,
He's
damn it.
terrified now that he knows who we are. So long as he's in that state, he'll say nothing of worth. You should bring him a bottle to calm his nerves.
That will be all, soldier. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
All right, barman.
What can I pour for you?
A bottle of brandy, please.
Give me a bottle of your best drink.
There you go. But be careful. She's got a strong bite.
Young man.
At your service, my lord. Excellency.
Here. You seem tired and a little on edge. A drink would do you some good.
It's just that I don't know if I'm allowed.
You're on leave, or you wouldn't be at the tavern. Then why not?
Yes, but this is His Excellency's own bottle. I don't know if I can.
Drink, I tell you.
That's an order, damn it.
Why don't you tell us what you know about Raina?
Well, I didn't serve with him. Well, not really. We just crossed paths. He was leaving the 11th when I joined. Everyone said he was good, strong, and, followed orders. And then, poof. Lieutenant got this order, and he wasn't happy. And I mean really quite unhappy. And then Raina, he was gone. We never saw him again. We asked where he'd been sent, but the lieutenant didn't want to tell us. Said that it was none of our business. But you, he won't be able to say no to you. You should go and offer him a drink too.
Where can we find your lieutenant?
At the barracks.
Thank you. And watch yourself when leaving. Wouldn't want you to fall into the bay. That will be all, soldier. Thank you.
Well, that was convenient that the first guy I talked to was the guy I needed to talk to. Huh? Yeah, have fun with that. You're not even gonna get anywhere near me. Bert's over there bullying a man with a gigantic hammer. You guys are some garden variety thugs that... You guys just didn't have the sauce. So it's funny, at my work, we had a dry erase board. And we kept writing, like, just stupid stuff on it. And, I don't think the owner of the company liked it very much. Most of it was nothing offensive, you know. We would just write, like, stupid motivational stuff. I wrote, like, it's like the sauce is temporary, but the juice is forever. And then I was like, Ben Franklin, maybe. And, it was just getting a laugh from everybody. We went through a rough couple of weeks there. And, you know, we did it for a laugh. And then, the dry erase board disappeared. I don't think the owner of the company was, too thrilled about our jokes. Even though that's not even offensive. I don't know why he would have been all upset about that.
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Could you tell me which company you serve?
The 11th, Excellency. Anything else?
What's your assignment?
The 11th is assigned to road and outpost security for the congregation on the island. As for me, I'm responsible for the training of recruits and the patrol duty roster. Anything else?
We are concerned about the death of a young recruit named Raina.
Let's be perfectly straight. We know that Raina belonged to your company. And as the acting lieutenant instructor, you certainly had him under your command. So just stop with the lies. We've lost enough time here.
You know what they say? Guard business is well guarded.
And concerns only the guard. Now, unless you've lost your eyesight, you've a captain in front of you.
I know. But this story is dangerous, Captain.
If you have so much as an ounce of respect for the boy, speak to us. Don't you believe he deserves justice?
Yes, of course. Rayner was indeed a member of my company. And an excellent recruit. But you already know that.
Continue.
One morning, I got a note telling me he'd been transferred from my company. He'd received a new assignment. I was so furious that I did my own little investigation to see where he'd been sent. It wasn't easy. No one wanted to give me answers. No one seemed to know anything. But one thing's for certain. Rayner wasn't the only man to have disappeared. I learned that a good many recruits, all the cream of the crop, had been reassigned. And finally, I learned about the existence of a phantom regiment.
What sort of nonsense are you talking about?
A sort of
ghosts, man.
Secret, elite company that were following a special training program.
Where can we find them?
I've no idea. I had to put my investigation to rest. Things were getting dangerous.
Gotta go grocery shopping after this stream.
Watched. This regiment protects its secrets at all costs with few scruples. If you want to know more, the training officer of the 6th might know something. It's been said that he took part in one of their missions, alongside them.
Are you certain you've nothing more to tell me about this infamous secret regiment?
I've told you everything I know, at the risk of ending up like Rayner, Excellency. Go and see the officer of the 6th if you want to learn more. And leave me alone now. Anything else?
Anything else?
Are you certain you've nothing more to tell me about this?
I've told you everything I know. Go and see the officer.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
It's weird that they would, like, put another dialogue option up that just tells me the same exact thing. Knock, knock, mother lover. Speak to 6th Company officer.
Good day, Lieutenant.
Excellency, what's your pleasure?
I feel like all hell's about to break loose.
What company do you serve?
The 6th, Excellency. Anything else?
To where are you assigned?
The 6th Company is in charge of exploration and expansion of the colony of the Congregation of Merchants on the island. We operate mainly in the wilderness areas, in direct contact with the natives. But don't worry, we respect to the letter congregation directives and standing orders. We avoid all confrontation with them as much as possible. Anything else?
Tell me about the Phantom Regiment.
About what? I have no idea what you're talking about, Your Excellency.
Allow Kirk to speak.
Are you certain you don't know where this Phantom Regiment camp can be found?
I like how they're spelling Phantom with an F.
And to be honest, I hope I never hear about this matter again.
Phantom is
Rayner was
PH.
one of my recruits, Lieutenant. A young man that I admired. He was killed. His death was disguised. We've been lied to time and time again. Thanks to my friend, we finally learned that the boy had rejoined the Phantom Regiment. And so now, you're gonna tell me all you know without being a weasel about it. Trust me, you don't want me to lose my nerve.
But, Captain,
Now!
I've seen the regiment.
What?
Even fought beside them on an operation. On that occasion, our marching orders were kept secret until the last minute. We were asked to remove our regiment emblems. And our pay wasn't even recorded. And of course, we were ordered to speak to no one about it.
How does having Kurt, who's a captain of the guard, reduce my coin guard
Talking to
reputation?
you about all this.
Have no fear. We understand. What was this operation?
An attack. A lightning strike. On a caravan from the Bridge Alliance.
Marvelous. A company that behaves like back alley bandits.
I know. It really shakes up the honor code. The regiment is made up of young recruits, carefully chosen. Only the best make it through. The training is extremely arduous. And my guess is that Rayner isn't the only one who's died from it. I know that they set up camp just outside the city, where the men live and train. But I'd be at a loss to tell you precisely where it's found. Sorry, Captain.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
This story is making me sick. Poor Raina. If I'd have known, I'd never have recruited him.
I'm sorry, Kurt.
This isn't your doing. But these filthy phantoms, or whatever they are gonna
Cool,
have
filthy
to settle the
phantoms.
debt. Believe
The
me.
sequel to Danny
You
Phantom.
do realize that your own commander is certainly involved in this on some level. Outright clandestine operations could not have taken place without his approval.
That he's aware of the existence of the regiment, there is no doubt. That he approves of what they're doing. It wouldn't be the first head that didn't know what his hands were up to.
What do you wish to do now?
I'm gonna find the location of this camp. I have a few friends that can certainly help us. And when I know where to smoke out these bastards, I'll go and have a few fiery words. If you were of a mind to accompany me, 2 of us would not be too many to make sure they settle their debts.
Let me know when you discover where they are to be found.
You can count on me.
Alright, cool. Wait for Kurt to obtain information about the Ghost Regiment. Alright. Wait for Kurt. Progress in the main quest. The man with the silver coin. Come back 2 days later. I don't really want to leave too far. Because we're already in town. So I think we're gonna kind of hang out. Where's the... Is this the stairs? I don't know if there's like a waiting feature. 1 day, 18 hours. And I don't know how, like... how well time moves in this game, or how fast it is. So, if we head to the... my residency here. Slap a custom marker on that, so I know where I'm going. We will head over there. I wonder if there's a wait feature. Because I'd like to handle this quest while we're here. I think there's something waiting in this chest for me too, by the way. A Tyran robe. Armor's lower and I lose one of my lockpicking. Poison resistance goes up to 16. That was a gift from the native. Come back 2 days later. Let's see. Does it tell me? I have 1 day and 16 hours to go. Okay, 16 hours. So I've got Vasco's mission. So we'll do that. Okay, so let's go meet up with the merchant. So it feels like there's a way to kind of like cheese a little bit of time too. So we're gonna go just kind of hang out right by the merchant.
Come closer, good people.
So like a couple of seconds a minute. So I'm just gonna come kind of hang out over here and wait for everything. Wait for this mission to pop up. No, I hope you guys are enjoying this though. I'm having a good time. When we streamed Wednesday, I just wanted to kind of get. Oh, excuse me. That was weird. That triggered a yawn. It was very bizarre. But no, I just kind of wanted to get back into this and, you know, do all that. My camera's looking a little fuzzy. Let me turn the light on real quick while we wait for this. We had more natural light earlier. I didn't realize that we lost so much of it until I looked over. So, but yeah, no. I hope you guys are enjoying this. If so, you should leave a like. You should subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Because, well, we're gonna finish this game, and hopefully in the next, I said summer, bro. So probably 2 or 3 months away, we will get to the second game, which I'm excited to play. Hopefully it's good. As they said, they said it's launching in early access, which concerns me, but it concerns me.
Welcome. It's
to a degree.
So, did they take the bait?
Yes, Your Excellency. And I am very happy to see you. One of them came to the shop yesterday. He gave me 24 hours to raise the money required, which means that the entire gang could appear any minute now.
Perfect. I'll hide and wait for their arrival. And rest assured, I will not let them go.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
And coincidentally, I go back and I hide around the corner, basically where I was hanging out.
I hope you have what we're looking for, my good friend. Our man with the silver coin is not known for his patience.
Well, I moved heaven and earth to collect the sum, but alas, I ran out of time.
More fool you if you think Egon will be satisfied with your sorry excuses. You know what happens to those who refuse to pay.
Leave this man alone at once. You're under arrest.
We'll see about that. And who will stop us? We are the guard.
You certainly don't deserve such a name. Bunch of cowards.
Yield without a fuss and you'll have the right to a trial.
Really? And then it'll be the gallows. Do you think we're pushovers?
Yes. Get away from me. Don't shoot my girlfriend.
I'm eternally grateful, Your Excellency. You saved my trade and my life.
Stay alert. Their leader was obviously not present.
I heard about the man with the silver coin, but this is the first time they told me his name.
If they let him escape, it's only because they were thinking of killing you.
I beg you, find this Egon and stop him. None of us will be safe as long as he's free.
Don't worry. I don't intend to let him go.
You'll find all you need in our selection.
Back to yelling. No, that guy had a whole $1 in his pocket. I hope that you will manage to make this stingy merchant pay. We will no longer tolerate his late payments. I will wait for you in the alley in front of the barracks. Do not be late.
We must find this Egon. At the barracks, perhaps.
I doubt our man goes openly by that name. It is the silver coin we must look for.
Cool. Everything's getting back here. We've certainly got quite a bit done. And we've mostly worked on companion quests.
So, men, how's it going?
Everything's fine, Lieutenant.
Nothing to report. All our friends are quiet.
Perfectly quiet. As soon as they hear about a silver coin, they start trembling.
Good. It would be a shame to have to make another example of them, right?
Oh, there's no need, Lieutenant. They've been as sweet as lambs since Renault's accident.
Accidents happen so quickly. I'm waiting for another delivery
Change
today.
the name of the stream.
Have you seen your comrades?
No, they must have stopped at the tavern on the way. As soon as we see them, we'll send them your way, Lieutenant.
I hope those idiots aren't drinking my dew.
No one would dare do that to you, Lieutenant.
I hope not. Or I'll have to remind them that the silver coin can shake everyone, even the guards. Well, I'll leave you. I have urgent business to attend to. Now, don't forget to send me those drunkards.
Farewell, Lieutenant.
There's no doubt. Here is our man. Let's follow him discreetly.
I hate missions like this. It's really weird. Random that like bop, 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 bop. Just threw me off. Someone was knocking at the door. My police for a second. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna look at something over here. Let me see it. Quite a bit done, man. I'm happy. As I said, it's mostly all companion stuff, but getting to learn more about the companions and kind of do their missions is cool, because I mean it expands the world more and we get to learn more about them. It's fun. I think we're down like 1 or 2 companions. We don't have everybody just yet, but there's not that many. You don't get that many companions, which is pretty cool.
Who are you?
Makes it easy to figure out team dynamic and such.
We would like to talk to you about the silver coin, Egon.
Egon? You must be mistaken. I don't know anyone by that name.
Do not take us for fools. We heard you speak with your men.
I don't know what you've heard, but you're wrong. I'm not Egon.
Regardless, you are implicated in a murder and in the extortion of merchants. You are therefore under arrest. And we will finish by having you tell us who Egon is and where to find him.
Oh yes, we'll see about that.
Oh, hey, guess what, buddy? Ow. What's in here, nerd? I took these guys a little too easy. A little too easy. Got the... Almost got killed.
So, have you finally decided to follow us?
So you can torture me. You can do whatever you want. I'll not tell you anything. I don't know who Egon is. I'm just a middleman. You're wasting your time.
You must know more than you're willing to say. Come on!
I'd rather die.
Okay. Mark the silver coin.
His symbol of recognition. I have to show it to Manfred.
Ooh, balanced bassinets. Okay, there's one more guard around the corner I can loot. There's a couple, Jesus. There's a fight going on around here I wasn't part of. There was a party I was not involved with. I can't use that helmet, but Kurt can. I am not of the armored persuasion, really. Most of the side quests in this are pretty involved too, and I like it.
What can I do for you?
I like it.
I conducted my investigation on the extortion organized by members of the Guard. I think I've put an end to it, at least temporarily. Unfortunately, I had to kill some of them as they were about to attack a merchant. But there are still some other soldiers involved that I should tell you about.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I will have these men arrested immediately. These foolish brutes not only harm your merchants, but the entire reputation of the Guard. But you said you've only put an end to it temporarily.
Sweet.
What makes
now we're
you
nice
think
with the
this
coin guard, so that's good.
might resume?
Their leader is still on the loose. They call him Egon, although I doubt it's his real name. I got hold of one of his lieutenants. He was carrying a silver coin, which seems to be a symbol of recognition between the gang members. But the man preferred to die rather than tell us anything about his leader.
Loyalty or terror?
Terror.
Stupidity, I believe.
From the merchants to the guards, everyone seems to tremble in front of this Egon.
I don't know any guard of that name, but as you said, it's probably a pseudonym. Here,
Fancy
Your
word.
Excellency, take this on behalf of the guard to thank you for settling this case. And rest assured that I will
$50,
conduct
hell yeah,
a
dude.
thorough investigation on my side. I'll also make sure that in future the city guard is made up only of men of trust.
Thank you. I will return to see how your investigation is going. I don't take this matter lightly.
No, we
Is there
probably
anything
shouldn't.
else?
No, thank you.
Ah, so close to 12. Right on the cusp of it. Alrighty, let's look at our missions. Let's see. Aspiring merchant, and we have the logging expedition. Let's we do have Vasco. Vasco's mission, he has continued wanting my help. Which I have to go put him on the team, so we'll head back to my residence, pick him up, and see what else we can do to help him. I did want to check the map again, make sure there was no... Admiral Cabral. He's down here at a fast travel point. Oh, okay. I think I remember who that is. So talk to Vasco. Put your weapons away, dummy. Tell you what, I'm going to take Ciora off my team and add Vasco. I need that melee fighter.
Desarde, I'd like to know more about my family. I need to know what became of them. Could you accompany me to see Lady Morange? I'm afraid that without you, she may refuse to give me any information.
All right, Vasco. Let's go see Lady Lorraine Morange.
Cool. We'll probably take care of this last mission, and we'll probably wrap up the stream. As I said, I got some errands I got to do. I gotta go grocery shopping. I got like no food in my house. I'm gonna see about putting a little shelf up and a lamp like close by, so hopefully I can eliminate the need for the big light, which I don't like using.
Good day, Lady Morange. Do you remember me?
Of course. Sir de Sardet, isn't it? I hope that you and your cousin have grown to like it here. But I have little reason to believe you have paid me a visit to exchange civilities. Can I be of service?
We would like to have some information regarding an important family, the Darcys.
Well, I could tell you many things about them, but I suppose that you want to know something in particular?
Are there any members of this family on the island?
Indeed, Bastien Darcy, the son of the family, has been in New Serene for some time.
Convenient.
Last I heard about it, he was doing business, but that doesn't help in knowing where he is. The Darcys' first attempt at establishing themselves on this island wasn't very fruitful, but I seem to recall that since then the son has found a competent associate who's been working here for a long time.
Perfect. Could you tell us where to find her?
Of course. Ask for a Madame Clerc near the warehouses on the port. That's where she normally is.
Cool.
I hope the Darcys are not in trouble.
Don't worry, madam. Their name was simply mentioned in some business discussions. We are thinking about becoming associates. We would like to know more about them to form an opinion.
If you ask me, you should forget this idea, Your Excellency. Their son is a poor business partner.
Why do you say that?
I do not mean to speak ill of him. Perhaps it would be better for you to form your own opinion.
Well, thank you for your help, madam.
Can I help you with any other matter?
Nope.
My lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
Cool. All right. I do like a lot of like the kind of like formality and the, you know, how folks talk to each other in this, because it's very reflective. You know what I mean? Let's see. Can I go this way? Hopefully, I can do this mission and get to level 12. Would be pretty cool.
Can I help you? Are you here to do business?
Are you Madam Clegg?
We would like to meet with your associate, Mr. Darcy.
Bastian? I don't know where he is. I can't say that he often graces us with his presence.
You don't have the slightest idea where he is?
I am not his caretaker, you know.
You don't seem to hold him in high regard.
Listen, my relationship with my associate is no one else's concern. And if you didn't come to do business, well...
We must find him. This man you can see by my side is his brother.
Do not insult my intelligence. I know that the Darcys only have one son, alas.
You can see the Naught tattoos on his face, can't you? And a merchant like you must surely know about the Naught's recruiting process.
So it is true.
Success!
The Darcys gave away one of their children. I find it hard to believe. He was supposed to go to Hickman to deal with one of our clients, but I didn't receive any news from him after his departure. And given his tendency to get himself into impossible situations, I didn't try to get any.
Who is this client?
His name is Ferrat. You'll find him
Ferret?
in Alchemist District.
I love ferrets, dude. Slinky cats?
I'll write this down.
Amazing.
You think something may have happened
I do. I love ferrets.
His mission wasn't very
cute little
complicated.
buggers.
He had to pay for
We had a couple of them when I
valuable
was a kid.
shipment and take charge of it.
They were fun pets.
With Bastian.
Hard to take care of. They are
Thank you, madam.
frisky to frisky to put it lightly. Goodness gracious, I apologize, guys. I've been just so sleepy the last like week. It's been terrible. Daylight savings absolutely just beats the ever-living crap out of me. So we got to find Master Ferret, Bastian Darcy's client. Cool. I should probably grab some of this stuff. Ooh, there's a chest down here. There's some wild animals over here. So I started blasting. Yeah, Vasco isn't bad, but I think having two mages and like a Dex guy, that's not a good team comp. You like basically need Kurt for this game unless you're the sort of tank yourself. Meet with Ulan, leader of Vignamri, Find Master Ferrat. It's like 13 hours to get there, jeez. Okay, no one really has anything to talk about. I did get something from the Coin Guard. Hammer of the Forgotten God? Jesus, what? You guys have given me something useful? Now, technically, the Tyrann Robe... Honestly, the poison resistance is not worth losing those couple of points of armor and balance. Well, let's see what this merchant has. Major's two-handed sword. I can't use the Archbishop's ring yet. It'd literally be like all of my money to buy that. So we might just be holding off. My gear, for the most part, is feeling pretty decent. Okay, is that guy not here? Can I, like, actually click on this thing? Alright, so we're just gonna kind of make our way towards this mission. As I said, I wanted to wrap up this mission, and then after we're done with this Bosco's mission, we will call it for stream tonight. Tonight. Yeah, I'm just gonna start blasting. It's also level 12. Splendid. I got our talent point. Increases damage dealt. Increases the area of effect by an additional 2 meters. Very good. He's very good. And 13 was when I get the attribute talent point, which would be really good. Hey, there's something behind me. I think that's actually a skill point thing. And a camp, which is both very good. Both very good. And finding a skill point shrine is similarly excellent. Because then when I level up again, I can grab one of the next skills and then we'll progress from there, so that's it. Caravan chief. So we're just mostly bolting through this area. Freaking Usain Bolton, dude, just running. Okay. Where the heck am I going? Use this break to manage your character and companions. I'm fine. It's not like I can alter my companions under any circumstances. The question is, do I want the lightning dash or the shield? I think the shield of the enlightened is probably going to be the way for me to go. In reality, I think that'll be the way. I think that'll be it. I think we're just going to focus on pretty much grabbing all of the magical abilities. Like, I'm of the mind to just, we're gonna get everything magical I can, and then we'll kind of see what else is. Lee, why are you so far away? Alright, well, tell you what, guys. As I said, I do have things to do. I do have errands to run. Things I need to accomplish today. I can't really. I have to get to the store, of course, before it closes today. So, I think we'll call it here. This is going to take a bit longer than anticipated. It's a little bit unfortunate, but it is okay. We're making solid progress. I'm having a very good time. I said I really like this game. This game is massively underrated. Play this game, please. This game's excellent. Alright? This game is excellent. And I'm very excited to be playing it. And, yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying it. As I said, make sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And, make sure to come back. We're going to be streaming tomorrow. I have no idea what I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. Whether we're going to be starting something new, continuing this, or playing Coral Island. I don't know. I kind of am going any way the wind blows. And, just having a good time. It's alright, everybody. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I hope to catch up with you tomorrow. And if I don't see you, I hope the rest of your weekend is amazing. Take it easy, everyone. Peace out.